Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to race preview for this Saturday meeting here at Bangalore. Kickstart the first race coming up, the Smart Chieftan Plate for maiden horses 3 years old only. We have a look at the first runner coming up will be Rampage, who ran third. Be a Naughty Emperor is Rampage, came in from that sixth position to end up finishing on in the money is Rampage, almost second for most part of the journey, and then ultimately ended up finishing on third is Rampage. Sanis Parakmat of Hokkaido, Western United Challenger, came in from Mumbai and is finishing on third on this occasion in Naughty Empress's win. We move on to the next runner, that Shining Path, who ran fourth. Avenir was the winner on this occasion, and Shining Path, this is the race in race number 63, current summer season, where Avenir was the winner of this race, winning by a margin of 6.5 lengths, and Shining Path finished on fourth upon tongue strap. Takat is the next runner who ran seventh. Admirable is the one we have a look at. This is the Mumbai runner looking at of Takat, who ran seventh on the first starting in Admirable's win. Subsequently was withdrawn in race number 175, where Jandar was the winner on that occasion and was withdrawn on this occasion. But this is race number 138 you're looking at. Finished on ending up seventh on tongue strap. Note best NASCAR to expect is number 3, Takat. And 5 will be Ashwa New York, who ran third. Bartolino was the winner, and Ashwa New York was in that fighting line and looked like at one point he would kick on with that slender margin, but eventually ended up finishing on third on this outing, with Bartolino ending up winning this race, and Digital Empress finishing on second, and a close third was Ashwa New York. Sporting Hood rated at 30. Bellucci, who ran fourth. Stud Poker was the winner, and Bellucci ran a long way fourth, in fact, was Bellucci, with Stud Poker winning this race by 14.25 length. Bellucci, on the other hand, ran fourth on this outing, previously having run fourth behind Bulletproof is number 6, Bellucci. Sanis Parakman of Aprilia Sporting Crossnose Band rated at 27. At 40-65, 5 years old and over, Bangalore-based horses. Distance run is 1200 meters. Number 1 will be La McQueen, and number 5 in the card, that's Win-Win. These are the two runners we go across to. La McQueen is the eventual winner in this race, emerging victorious from a pillar-to-post victory, whereas Win-Win was the one who was in that mid-pack and finished on ending up 6th on this outing. Having finished 4th is La McQueen on the previous outing in race number 23 behind Senna Cherry, and in this occasion ended up winning this race in a start-to-finish attempt, beating Fortis by a margin of 1.25 length. One Tungster Crossnose Span rated at 59 is number 1, La McQueen, whereas number 5 in the card, that's Win-Win, who ran in Chennai last time out and finished on ending up 4th on that occasion in Quicker's win, and in this occasion here at Bangalore finished on 6th out of 8 runners, 6th right throughout, rated at 50s. One tongue strap. 2 will be Battle Lass. Battle Lass ran 10th. Bella Vita was the winner. In that pack bunch was Battle Lass. No semblance of form at all was shown by Battle Lass. Late Asagiri, when legend of Mannat. Started off his campaign in summer with a 9th being Senna Cherry, with 5th being La McQueen, and in this occasion 10th out of 11 runners, Bella Vita the winner, rated at 51 pound. Blinkers, tongue strap, basket bet. 3 will be Defense Council. Number 3, Defense Council ran 9th. Is Defense Council was in that back bunch, almost in that second last position was Defense Council, and finished on there itself, having run 3rd behind Moneybags on the previous outing over the same trip in the same class, and subsequently ran a poor performance, finishing on 9th pin Splendid Dream in race number 57, rated at 51. 4 will be NRI Victory, who ran 10th. Glorious Strides was the winner, and NRI Victory was the one who ended up 12th on in Elysium's win in race number 38, and thereafter finished on 10th out of 10 runners. Glorious Strides was the winner on this outing, with NRI Victory ending up in that back bunch last, in fact, on tongue stock crossnose span. And Hood, rated at 50, is number 4, NRI Victory. 6 will be Best Identification. Best Identification ran 8th. Non-Paral was the winner on this outing. This is race number 157, where Best Identification in Delhi finished on ending up 8th being Non-Paral over the distance of 1600 meters, having won in his previous outing, and in this occasion ended up finishing on 8th out of 13 runners, 3rd for most part of the journey, and ended up finishing on 8th ultimately. One Tungster Crossnose Span rated at 49. 7 will be Ahern. Ahern finished ninth. Alphonsine is the winner on this occasion, and Ahern had that lovely opening, could have shot through to come and finish on far more closer, but ran ending up ultimately ninth on this outing is Ahern. Top class out of Riverdown Empress, having run 10th being Tolkien, and ninth out of 11 runners being Alphonsine is number 7 Ahern, rated at 48 for tongue strap, and hanging bit is number 7 Ahern. 8 will be Basilica. Basilica ran 5th on this outing is Basilica. Well, this horse was nicely produced on the inside railing and eventually ran 5th on his both those occasions, having run 5th behind Senachari and 5th behind Alphonsine on this outing. In race number 64 is Basilica, later more out of Hudson. Tongue strap rated at 44. 9 will be Lotte Brunnen. Lotte Brunnen was the one is at a such field out of Fort Knox. Is Lotte Brunnen ended up finishing on 5th, having 4 outings this summer. Started off his campaign with a 12th out of 12 runners behind Money Bags. Thereafter finished 10th behind Elysium and 10th again behind Splendid Dream. But on this occasion ended up finishing on 5th out of 9 runners. And Steffen's win is Lotte Brunnen over the trip of 1100 meters in race number 108. One side cheek piece rated at 43 is number 9. Lotte Brunnen. We move on to the third race, which is the Astronomic Plate. Handicap horses rated 40 to 65. 1 will be Magnus, who finished 6th. Margareta was the winner on this occasion, and Magnus was the one on both occasions. Ended up off the frame, having run 8th on the first outing behind Tolkien, and in this occasion ran 6th out of 7 runners. The 6th right throughout over the trip of 1600 meters. Margareta was the winner, rated at 58. When tongue strap is number 1, Magnus. Winfield, who ran 3rd. Cecchini was the winner on this occasion, and Winfield was the one with the number 4. Mana is also coming up with 5. Your Mana Born, and number 6 Multi Sexes. These are the 4 runners we have a look at. Winfield was the one who ran 4th behind Tolkien, and in this occasion ran 3rd behind Cecchini is Winfield over the trip of 1800 meters from Tungsta Crosses Band, rated at 54. We have a look at Multi Sexes, who ran 7th out of 7 runners. Last on this occasion is Multi Sexes from Tungsta Crosses Band, rate 47. Your Mana Born was the one who ran 5th on this outing. Been produced almost in the center of the track was Your Mana Born, and finished on ending up 5th out of 7 runners. 5th right throughout was Your Mana Born, scoring blinkers, tongue strap, hood, and eye patch, rated at 49. Whereas number 4 Mana ended up finishing on 4th. 3rd behind Aquastic, and in this occasion 4th out of 7 runners, rated at 49. From tongue strap crossnose band, rubber bet is number 4 Mana. 3 will be Bacha. Bacha ran 2nd. Oliver was the winner on this outing, and Bacha was the one who flashed onto the scene far too late. And look at the enormous amount of distance covered, and came in, was almost second last for most part of the journey, and came in finished on a fine short neck 2nd. Behind Oliver is Bacha's one tongue strap and Dexter ring bet, rated at 53. We have a look at the next one we go across to is Unforgettable Star. Unforgettable Star was the one who ran, ending up 8th out of 12 runners, where Turf Paradise was the winner under testing conditions. Unforgettable Star finished on 8th. Previously 8th being Naughty Cruise, and in this occasion 8th being Turf Paradise. From tongue strap crossnose band, hood, Dexter ring bet, rated at 43. Storm Shadow is the next runner. Storm Shadow ran 2nd. Stalingrad was the winner on this outing, and Storm Shadow, well, this horse was came in from that 4th position to end up finishing on 2nd, ultimately 2.25 lengths behind Stalingrad over the trip of 2000 meters is Storm Shadow. 4th behind Aquastic, with 5th behind Stravinsky, and in this occasion 2nd behind Stalingrad, rated 41 from tongue strap. The 4th race will be the Managing Committee Gold Cup. Handicap for horses rated 80 and above. Distance run is 1600 meters. 1 will be Victor Hugo, the Hyderabad run of Victor Hugo. This horse came and finished on ending up 4th on the ledger, in fact, in Hyderabad. Behind Div is number 1 Victor Hugo over the trip of 2800 meters, rated at 104 from Tungsta Crossnose Span is number 1 Victor Hugo. Two will be Touch of Grey. Touch of Grey ran 5th. Moneybags was the winner on this outing, and Touch of Grey was traveling up 5-6 wide off the fence and started to improve positions on every stride to come and finish on, ending up 5th on this outing, ultimately where Moneybags had already wrapped up that race clear, but Touch of Grey ended up finishing on 5th from almost that second last position, came and finished on 5th. Ultimately is Touch of Grey, rated at 94. 3 will be Zante. The eventual winner on this occasion is Zante over the trip of 1400 meters. Fine 3 wins in Calcutta and repeated that winning performance here at Bangalore as well, beating Kalamitsi is number 3 Zante, rated at 90s. From Tungsten Crossnose Band is number 3 Zante. 5 will be Queen of Kings, and number 7 Promise of the Future are the 2 runners. But let's have a look at Queen of Kings is the one we go across to, who ran 5th behind Star Glory, and in this occasion ended up finishing on 5th out of 5 runners behind Miracle Star over the trip of 1600 meters. For in Blinkers, Tungsten Pacifiers rated at 87, whereas Promise of the Future was the one who ran 4th in Mysore behind Main Magic, and thereafter in Bangalore in race number 25 ran 3rd behind Efficacy, and in this occasion ran 2nd, 4 lengths behind Miracle Star is Promise of the Future. From Tungsten Crossnose Span, rated at 80 is number 7 Promise of the Future. 6 will be Superstar. Superstar, this is the Calcutta run of Superstar, who ran 3rd behind Gold Empire is Superstar. Well, under the whip and came and finished on 3rd in the Ledger behind Gold Empire, having run 3rd behind Arrived and 2nd behind Arrived in his next outing in the Derby is Superstar. And in this occasion ran 3rd out of 4 runners behind Gold Empire is Superstar. Rated at 86 from Tungstrap is number 6 Superstar. Later more out of Shane is number 6 Superstar. The 5th race will be the SM Cama Music and Production Private Limited Juvenile Sprinters Million Gr.III, and we have a look at number 1 Beerwesnik and number 4 Shrishti are the 2 runners. Beerwesnik is the one, the most consistent performer, having run 3rd on all the 3 occasions. 3rd being Deep Respect, 3rd being Shining Ways, and 3rd being Evaner is Beerwesnik's. For Tungsten Crossnose Band Basketball rated at 30, whereas Shrishti on the other hand ran 6th behind Shining Ways on the first occasion and 5th behind Evaner on this outing over the trip of 1400 meters. For Tungsten rated at 27 is number 4 Shrishti. 2 will be Iron Mirage, the eventual winner in this race. Well, winner of the Warhammer Million is number 2 Iron Mirage in race number 36, beating Moonvale by a margin of 2.5 lengths over the trip of 1400 meters. Just been given a couple of taps or so, and Iron Mirage responded to the urgings and ended up winning by 2.5 lengths in race number 36 for Tungsten Crossnose Band Basketball, rated at 50. 3 will be a Great Buzz. The eventual winner in this race was Great Buzz. Traveled wide and came and floored them all to win by a margin of 1 3/4 lengths. 4th for most part of the journey, came and eventually won by a margin of 1 3/4 of length, beating Perfect Dream is number 3 a Great Buzz, rated at 38 from Tungsten Crossnose Band. Hood is number 3 a Great Buzz. Veera's Princess, who ran 12th, Riz is the winner, and Veera's Princess won that 3rd last position and finished on ending up last ultimately. Rodrigo Corner, a recall of you, is number 5 Veera's Princess in race number 104. Riz is the one who emerged victorious to win by 5.5 lengths, supporting Tongue Strap. The 6th race will be the running of the Malakpet Plate. Distance run is 1300 meters. Handicap horses rated 20 to 45. And we have a look at number 1 Darrington and number 6 Rocking Star. These are the 2 runners. Rocking Star was in that 2nd position, and Darrington was the one who was starting to make his run and came and finished on 2nd on this outing ultimately, where Valiant Stream was the winner and previously ran 2nd behind Solara on the previous outing over the trip of 1200 meters. Is Darrington's from Tungstar Crossnose Span. Hood rated at 41 is number 1 Darrington, whereas the other runner Rocking Star both the occasions ran 5th behind Hazel and 5th being Valiant Stream is number 6 Rocking Star. Is supported of Oscar Silks from Tungstar Pacific Blinkers, rated at 34. 2 will be Cooley Cooley was the one who ran 7th. Stefan was the winner on the starting, and this horse Cooley finished on 7th out of 9 runners over the trip of 1100 meters. In race number 108 is Cooley. Excellent out of Safreen is number 2 Cooley, who finished on ending up 7th, just beating 2 home on those occasions. One Tungster Crossnose Band basket bid rated at 40. 3 will be Shining Ways. Shining Ways was the one who ran 4th on the starting. D'Artagnan was the winner on the starting, and winner in his first starting, beating Regal Beauty by a margin of 1 length, is Shining Ways. Anis Parakamdar of Skivon, and thereafter ended up 4th on the starting. Oh, that 1400 meter trip is number 3 Shining Ways. One tongue strap hanging bid rated at 38 is number 3 Shining Ways. 4 will be Lassia. Lassia, late Zilfi, who finished 6th. The Turf Paradise was the winner on the starting. Ran all the 3 times 6th ultimately is Lassia. Samedat of Babushka, who ran 6th behind Hazel, 6th behind Mr. Brown, and 6th behind the Turf Paradise over the trip of 1600 meters in race number 79. From tongue strap foot hanging bit crossnose band rated at 36 is number 4 Lassia. 5 will be Femme Fatale. Femme Fatale was the one who ran 5th. Sapporo was the winner on this outing, and Femme Fatale is at a total gallery rate of Almond Tinka, who ended up winning in race number 40 in Blue Saint, who finished on 2nd on that occasion, and Femme Fatale the winner. But on this occasion ran 5th out of 9 runners, where Sapporo was the winner, and Femme Fatale ran 5th, rated at 35. Tongue strap is number 5. We move on to the next runner coming up will be number 7 Mokoto. Mokoto ran 7th, started off on a winning note, beating Agape, and thereafter ran 10th being Prince of Wales. But this is the run in race number 86 where Mokoto ran 7th out of 10 runners, just beat 3 home, where Breeze Bluster was the winner on this occasion. From Tungster Crossnose Fan rated at 32. 8 will be Star Honor. Star Honor ran 9th over the trip of 1200 meters, having run 4th being Star Studded in his previous occasion, and in this run ran 9th out of 10 runners, just beat 1 home, where River Deep was the winner on this outing, and Star Honor finished on ending up just beating 1 home on this outing, rated at 31. From Blinkers Tungster Crossnose Band is number 8 Star Honor. 9 will be Annabelle. Well, on both occasions have been fancied runner, and both the times ran second being Jalwa on the first starting, and in this occasion ran second being Zephyrin is number 9 Annabelle over the trip of 1200 meters is number 9 Annabelle. Speaking of which, out of Analia, Tungster Crossnose Band Hood rated at 26. Well, 10 will be Big B. Big B was the one who finished on 3rd being Vegata in last summer, and in this occasion ran 7th being Solara in race number 32 is number 10 Big B. Dreamfield out of Every Breaking Wave is number 10 Big B in race number 32, finished on 7th out of 10 runners, rated at 25 is number 10 Big B. Power of the Sea is the one which comes up for scrutiny. Power of the Sea was the one who was angling for his run and came and finished on 4th being Magnetor. This is the last winter run you're looking at. Finished on 4th out of 7 runners and came and ended up in the money, finishing on 4th ultimately is number 11 Power of the Sea. Well, flashed on far too late to come and finish on 4th ultimately. Magnetar the winner, rated at 25. Tungster Crosses Band Basket Bit and Hood is Power of the Sea. 7th race will be the Division 1 of the Poonawalla Stud Plate, and Handicap horses rated 40 to 65. Number 1 will be Sena Cherry, and also coming up will be Bezwara Sultan. These are the 2 runners. Sena Cherry was the one who was a winner in race number 23, beating True Punch, and thereafter finished on 5th out of 10 runners in a higher class. Ended up 5th being Rico is number 1 Sena Cherry. Declaration of War out of Kiana, rated at 65. Tongue strap is number 1 Sena Cherry, whereas number 4 Bezwara Sultan, 8th on the first starting being La McQueen, and 10th out of 10 runners being Rico is number 4 Bezwara Sultan. Tungster Crossnose Band Basket Bit rated at 62. 2 will be True Punch, and number 3 Aquastic are the next 2 runners. True Punch was the one who ran 9th. Bellavita was the winner on this outing, and Aquastic also coming up for scrutiny, who ran 2nd on this outing. But True Punch having run 2nd being Sena Cherry and 8th being Splendid Dream, ran a poor race on this outing over that 1400 meter trip. in race number 90, finishing on 9th out of 11 hours. Third for most per journey, dropped back gradually to end up finishing on 9th. BN Bella Vita's Puntang Stop rated at 64, whereas number 3 Aquastic, winner beating Sunshine, 5th BN Alphonsine, and 2nd BN Bella Vita. That's the form and credential. Almost there, right onto the far dying moments, and ended up finishing on 2nd as Aquastics Puntang Stop rated at 63. And 5 will be Royal Deccan, and also coming up for scrutiny will be number 9 in the card, Felisa. Royal Deccan was the one who was nicely positioned on the inside and ended up finishing on 6th, ultimately having run 7th BN Money Bags with 3rd BN Regal Reality, and in this occasion ran 6th out of 10 runners. Second for most for his journey and dropped back gradually to end up finishing 6th BN Splendid Dream is Royal Deccan's from Tungsta Crosser Span rated at 62, whereas 9 in the card, that's Felisa, who finished 3rd BN Senna Cherry, and 7th out of 10 runners BN Splendid Dream over the trip of 1200 meters in the same class. Sporting Hood rated at 49 is number 9 Felisa. Wind Legend out of Altanza is number 9 Felisa. Densetsu is the one who finished 3rd. Neutralist was the winner. Mumbai run you're looking at, where Densetsu was the one who finished on 3rd on this outing is Densetsu in race number 187 of the Mumbai season. After some disappointing runs previously, weaved through in between runners to come and finish on 3rd on this outing is Densetsu over the trip of 1200 meters from Tungsta Crosser Span basket, but rated at 54. Well, 7 will be Kabali. Kabali rate run for the Sun did not complete the course, stood flat-footed is Kabali, and did not complete the course and dropped the rider, in fact, is Kabali, and whipped around. Sporting Tungsta Crosser Span basket bid rated at 50. Stravinsky, the last runner for the day, and Stravinsky is at a Western Ascot at Stelizia, who ended up finishing 8th on the starting. Winner in race number 60, beating Corinthian. Thereafter ran 7th BN Glorious Strides, 6th BN Oliver, and 8th BN Glorious Strides is Stravinsky's from Tungsta Crosser Span rated at 50 is Stravinsky. Has had a couple of outings, and winner in one of the occasions is Stravinsky. So that's when the preview of today's race will join you tomorrow. Until then, thank you from all of us from the CCTV room.